All right. So just to confirm, you were born and raised in Hawaii. So like you might have some cultural differences from someone who was born and raised like on the mainland of
Yeah.
the United States. Awesome.
Yeah.
Um, I had I had a it was a short survey or whatever, where people could like ask what they wanted to ask, and the number one question that everybody wanted the answer to is, so we're starting off with that, is, do you believe pineapple goes on pizza
Well,
as a Hawaiian?
pineapple's not a real fruit, so
What? What do you mean
pineapple
pineapple's not a real fruit?
it's not grown from the earth.
Okay. Um,
So it's genetically made by the government. So
but
pineapples,
it couldn't have been.
yeah, it is.
Pineapples were a staple. Like people used to get married instead of have a wedding ring, a pineapple in like the 15th century.
The pineapple seed was made by the government. Mother Nature did not give you guys pineapples. The government made a seed.
What government? Because
What do you
pineapples have been
mean?
around since like the like 10th century. I'm
Yeah,
not.
because the government made them.
Which
It's not
government?
It,
The Roman government? Like
I don't know
who?
who. I don't know who, but it's not. It's not. Mother Nature did not give you pineapples. So
Okay, so you think
pineapples
it's
actually.
genetically modified?
I don't think I know.
Because genetically modified means they took something that was natural and took something else that was natural, and then they genetically spliced
Whatever
it
the
and
case
put it
is,
together.
you
So
you can
is it kind of like corn? Are you saying it's like how, because I know corn was genetically modified, but
yeah.
corn was also
However you twist it,
um
it's not. Mother Nature did not give you pineapple, and pineapple is actually very acidic for your stomach. So you eating pineapple is no good for your stomach.
yeah, pineapple actually like breaks down like the meat in your mouth and like your cheeks and whatnot, and it's very corrosive. But
Yeah, pineapple is not edible. It's not a human food.
but
Neither is corn. You're right. Corn is not
yeah, no,
human
but
food.
corn, okay, but corn, see, the story with corn is like the corn is naturally found here, but then we brought it into a lab and we cut up the genetic strand
Yeah, I'm
and
not
we
surprised.
messed with it. But prior to that, because genetic modification hasn't been a thing until the 80s, until 1989, it was when they first started splitting the genetic composition of different things. In 1996 was the very first cloned animal.
Yeah, because
Um,
the goal is to kill us.
but
That's the
what
goal.
my what is baffling me is that like 14th century Europe, pineapple, 14th century meaning like the 1300s and later, and like 1300s to the 1400s, right? They married, the wealthy people married people by like if you were to propose to me and you were like a wealthy Englishman, you would give me a pineapple because they were so sought after, so rare of a fruit. Like pineapples existed. Maybe they
Yeah,
don't
well,
exist in the capacity that we see them today. And if that's how you're trying to explain it, like I mean, I could wrap my brain around that. But
pineapples were never real. 1940, 1920, it doesn't matter.
no,
It's
I'm talking
not
about
human food.
1320, 1340, like before like we even
Either
known about the
way,
Western Hemisphere.
no matter where they came from, it's not from Mother Nature. So it doesn't matter like what they
Okay,
did
so
back in the
pineapple
day.
does not go on pizza because pineapple is poison from the government.
Yes,
Okay.
pineapples don't go in your mouth.
Okay, because I was like, oh man, I just realized we were still on the first. Okay. So I'm gonna write no. Pineapple does not go on pizza.
Yeah.
Okay. I okay, awesome. I'm all discombobulated. Hold on. because I was not expecting that for to be the answer, the pineapple on pizza thing. So
I'm pretty sure. Well, I guarantee all my answers are going to be unexpected. Trust me.
okay, this is why I'm so glad that you accepted this like invite, because like when I say like I can't wrap my brain around your brain, like I'm serious, and I want to, and I want to
And
understand, and I
everything that's
want.
coming out of my mouth is facts too. So this is not something that I believe or think I believe. It's facts. So
Do you know what pineapple was like genetically spliced with? And do you
uh,
think it was spliced with chemicals or with other biotic organisms?
honestly, you know what's crazy is that like d- this is gonna sound fucking insane what I'm about to say right now, but do you know like your government don't give a fuck about you? You know that, right? You know
I
that,
mean,
right?
I can agree with that statement.
Do you know that? Do you know one of the ingredients in cigarettes is fucking cat piss? You know that, right? You know what they
Oh,
do?
you know what's way more dangerous of a thing in cigarettes than cat piss is like the formaldehyde and
Embalming fluid.
um and I think you're mistaken. It's not cat piss, it's kitty litter. It's the chemicals on the kitty litter.
No,
Because
no,
it
no,
would be
no.
too expensive to keep the cats alive to piss on the cigarettes. Like that
No,
just doesn't.
it's not. You're right. It's not Capus. Yo, what they do is they inject a needle into the cat, and I don't even know like what it is they take out to put it in the cigarette, but I know for a fact it's something inside the cat, and that's not even the worst of it, bro. They put fucking Windex and rat poison and rocket fuel in cigarettes, and you're
one
sitting here
fifth of every
asking.
cigarette, 1/5 of every cigarette is sugar as well.
All right,
And
so you're sitting here and asking me like, what are they splicing pineapple with? They're splicing pineapple with something to kill you. That's the point. Do you
no,
know
I was
what?
asking because I know that like every orange made in America, the DNA has been genetically spliced with
Because the
a moth
seeds in
DNA and
yeah,
frog DNA to make it grow faster and brighter.
because
And
the
I
seeds
was just
in
wondering
all
if you
fruit.
knew what was spliced with the pineapple, because they're very secretive on how they splice things.
Either
So
way, no matter what's spliced with it, it's still spliced. They're fucking crazy. You know what the cure for cancer is? Seeds in fruit. Watermelon, the black seeds and fruit, if you swallow them consistently, it makes your body stronger. You ever buy a watermelon now and see there's no
it's
more
seedless.
black seeds in watermelon?
Yeah, they are selectively breeding the seeds out. Um,
Dude, you guys are living in a world where your government is trying to kill you and you're all comfortable with it. It's crazy to me.
I thought they just wanted to enslave us and have
That's
us be
that
the
that's the point,
workhorses.
but you know what? We can multiply by fucking 50,000 and there would still be enough room on this earth even after we multiply. You know
Oh,
what?
what we are very overpopulated.
No, we're not overpopulated. We're underpopulated. We're underpopulated. They want you to think that you're overpopulated because this is why they create corona and all that shit. Trust me, we are underpopulated. You know what the problem is? Is every time like a person is born or something like that or whatever, there's two. It costs money for this. It costs money. That's the thing.
To give
We can
birth.
no for a human. It costs money to feed him, to
Yeah,
clothe
because
him
I
or
was gonna
her.
say it totally does cost money to give birth. I had to pay the hospital like $25,000 to give birth to my son.
If you watch
So
videos on Elon Musk, he goes into detail about how the world is unpopulated. There's not enough people on this earth. Trust me. So that thought of you thinking that we're overpopulated is completely wrong because we're not.
it's misinformation. Us
Yeah, it's
like
misinformation. Anybody that's listening to this, I encourage you to watch Elon Musk on YouTube. He'll explain it a lot better and make you understand a lot better. Because I can sit here and tell you that like we're underpopulated, but he explains why we are underpopulated, and then he also explains why like They want you to think that we're overpopulated. So yeah, well, next question.
to prevent children from being born.
Yes, man, that's what they don't want.
Because
That's what they
I
don't
thought we
want.
were like worker bees, and they wanted us to repopulate so that they wouldn't have to do labor because like they, for every like dollar they make, we make a penny.
Yeah,
So
they
I
just don't. They just don't. They just don't want people like repopulating. This is why they're promoting like gay sex and like LGBT and like. And then now they got a new superhero I just seen the other day. I guess he's gay or whatever.
um well, that's a really hot button topic that I kind of don't want to get into. Um
All right, next
uh,
question.
okay. Where were you born, as in what hospital or town? Like what island, or like like what was your
Honolulu.
neighborhood?
I
Okay,
was
so you're
born in
born at
Honolulu.
the capital.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Um, the name of your elementary school or your favorite elementary school teacher? Like who has
Uh,
inspired you the most? Or if it wasn't in
my
elementary school, like you could honestly be like, oh well, it was actually my seventh grade teacher, or whatever the case may be.
my elementary school was Capricu, and my elementary teacher was Miss Canvas.
And how did she inspire you?
She told me that the one thing they can't take away from you is the freedom of your mind.
Oh, that's pretty insightful. I like that. So that she said that the freedom of the mind
Yeah.
is something that nobody can take from you. That's cool. What did she teach? What grade did you get this wisdom?
Um. This is when I was older. After I got into like high school.
Okay, so you stayed in touch with your elementary school teacher. So it was like a
Yeah.
very small community. Okay.
Yeah. Cause we have the same mindset on like the government and like like she researched like all the like dead presidents, and the one that stuck with me is like the one she told me that Thomas Jefferson said that one day the government is going to enslave us all, and they killed him because he was trying to make awareness for
He was
freedom
trying to
of
prevent
thinking.
that.
Yeah, yep, and they assassinated him for it.
I didn't even know that. I wonder. I didn't. I honestly I don't know how Thomas Jefferson is officially labeled died. So uh, he was
Yeah,
only president once, right? Or did he serve two terms?
one term.
Oh no, he served two terms, from 1801 to
Oh yeah,
1805, and then 1805 to 1809. His vice president was Aaron Burr, and then George Clinton, which I've
yeah,
never heard of George Clinton. So I guess um he died at his beloved Monticello estate in July 4th. Okay, so it doesn't
hold
even
on.
say how he died. It just said
What?
he had. So Google doesn't say how he died. I asked how Thomas Jefferson died, and they said John Adams died of a heart attack, and Jefferson had been in declining health for years and died at 83. He actually died on Independence Day, which is real interesting.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, that's news to me. I didn't even think he ran two ter he it, you know, so that's okay. What's your favorite food?
Um. You ever heard the scissor fruit? It's like a green pointy fruit. They don't
Like the
sell them
prickly
anymore.
pear fruit?
Yeah, just like that. Yep. They
And
don't
what's it
sell them
called?
anymore. They don't sell them anymore because it's a healer.
Superfood?
Yeah, it's a superfood, and eating consistently over a period of like 3 months, it like boosts your immune system so much that like it's like the cure for any disease.
And is it the prickly pear fruit, or what was it called? Or is it like it's in that family?
Yeah, it's in that family. It's called the scissor, the scissor fruit.
The
It's like
scissor
a
fruit.
yeah, it's like a
Okay. I'm
green
sorry, I'm
like
writing down.
yeah, it's like a green like prickly thing.
Green prickly.
Yeah,
And how does it help you? How does it heal? It
it's like this fruit almost makes me believe in God because like you eat this fruit over a period of like 3 to 6 weeks and it like the cure for any disease in the body is more red blood cells. So like
Oh, so
it, what
it cleans your blood.
yeah, so when you're eating gluten and pizza and cheese, and by the way, none
Oh,
of
you're
that stuff
gluten
is
free as well? I didn't know that. I knew you were vegan, but I didn't know you were gluten free.
that's not meant for the body. That's not human food. Neither is cheese or milk or milk. So like I don't eat nothing that's not like human food. That's like what you're eating is like something that the government just made up. Like if you Google what cheese is, it's like a fungus from a cow, right?
A
That's how
cheese is a fungus like
every
that
cheese
grows
is.
on the cow,
No, it's like
or
they grab like the after like juices from the milk that they milk from the cow, and then they somehow mix it up to this like rubber like cheese and call it cheese.
well, cuz like I've made mozzarella from scratch before.
Cheese
With
is
like the
not
cheesecloth
human
and
food.
whatnot.
Any kind of mozzarella, any kind of cheese is not human food. Of course, I don't
So,
judge though, So
yeah. No,
like
no, I'm hearing you out. I'm not.
yeah,
Um.
a-
So
and I
okay.
don't
So let's before we talk about cheese a little bit more, I just want your definition of veganism, especially since like I truly thought that you ate gluten. Like I didn't know that you were gluten free as
no.
well. Because I have friends with celiac disease, so they don't eat gluten. But
So like
I know a
my
lot of vegans and
definition,
vegetarians that do heavily rely on gluten. So I was surprised to hear
yeah,
that.
well they're not real vegans then, so they shouldn't call themselves vegans. A vegan is a person that only eats stuff that Mother Nature and like that is not hand, touched by the hand of the government.
Okay, and you've been vegan your whole life.
Yeah, since
Okay,
birth.
since birth. Okay, cool. So have you tried um deviating from veganism? Like have you eaten cheese or meat or gluten before, or
No,
have you always abstained from?
I, I've never tried gluten or milk or cheese or no.
Okay, so you're I mean, not to use the word pure, but you've never been your body's never had to cycle that sort of stuff from your body, as
Yeah,
opposed to someone
so
who has like converted to veganism where they still had ingested these things prior.
yep.
Okay. Um so if your scissor fruit is not available at the moment, like in the
Hold
grocery
on one
stores and
sec.
whatnot. Okay, yeah, no problem.
All right, go ahead. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. 1 second though. I have to be off mic for a second. I got an important phone call regarding my car. I agree, Squishy. I agree. All right. Well, he left. I guess, he's too important to hold on for a phone call um about, my broken comm, which I literally on the timer said it was 5 minutes.